Good evening, people. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Make sure everything's working. And we're right. Hope everybody is well. We are joined by JonE156 as well.
Hello.
He's currently trying to get his stream up and running. We're having issues on his side. Mine seems okay at the moment. There may be issues. We don't know yet. So as you can see, we are playing some Euro Truck this evening. Alright, Kenworth, how's it going, pal? Hope you're well. JonE156.
Yep, yours is coming through alright. Ah.
Audio and video good so far, Kenworth.
Hey Kenworth, how's it going?
If you're wondering, I do have a new truck. What is this? What cable hanging here? What's this? Go over there. So yes, I've got a new truck, and I'm currently doing a job that is a very long job actually. Plymouth to Alexandropoli. Or roundabouts. Well, hopefully. Oh, video and audio is good. Awesome, man. Hopefully, it's not too bad for roundabouts. And hopefully, actually, my audio levels aren't going to deafen me. Because myself and John have been trying a new mod. That is actually, it was recommended to us by a friend who's also into Euro trucking. I'll just play it. We'll play it and see if you notice what the mod is. Let's just see. Oh, it'd be raining.
Okay, here we go.
Right. You know what the noise is? Oh, it sounds so good. Just how good does that sound, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It actually puts a smile on my face. These window wipers are absolutely terrible. But yeah, it's the Scania V8 Crackle mod. Oh god, have I went the wrong way here? Go down that one. No, I'm driving the right way.
You're driving the wrong way right now.
I think I'm driving the right way anyway. You know what, Kenworth? You might actually be right. No, you're not. I am driving the wrong way. I've somehow managed to drive the wrong way onto the Euro truck. Or Eurostar or Euro Tunnel or whatever it's called. Somehow. I don't know why that did that. Well done, Kenworth, for noticing that. Somehow I managed to. It spawned me into the wrong part of. The Euro. Is it Euro Tunnel?
Oh, the Channel Tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that noise! Right, concentrate, Dave. Concentrate on the right place here. may be a school night, but I'm having a little glass of Beano in case people are wondering.
Quite right, too.
Yes.
I can't get this thing to do anything. It's not coming up. Not showing up at all.
Oh, that's a bit odd, like.
Get ready to turn left.
Is the audio levels for the in-game a little bit too high, guys? Because I know this can be very noisy, and I'm looking at my levels and they're looking a bit high, actually. I think that might be a little bit on the high side.
It is a noisy beast.
Rather.
I've already turned the master volume down to about half and it's still quite loud.
Guess who's still on our phone? Actually, I'm on the wrong side of the road. No, I'm on the right side of the road.
Well, I guess I won't be streaming tonight then. I don't know what's going on with
Turn
this.
left.
Oh.
It's not showing up anywhere.
All right.
Oh, that's a lovely truck. Oh, mate, better put the beacon, or the beacons on. Can't not have the bacon on. Oh god, I'm a little bit over the road here. Oh god. I've turned the...
Keep right.
But myself and JonE156, we actually attended a truck fest a couple of weeks ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm turning right here actually, I went a little faster.
Exit right.
It was this Scotland, well, it was just called Truck Fest, but it's like Scotland's biggest truck show, which was actually, in all honesty, I went when I was... I know where it's Kenworth. Speak to you in a minute, pal.
Alright. See you later, Ken.
I myself, I hadn't been to this truck fest in about... Oh god, I'm trying to actually look around my microphone here, hold on. That's it, to the side. I hadn't been in about 10 years, and like everything, I was expecting it to have been hit by costs and it wasn't as big and people didn't turn up as much, but you know what, when we turned up there was, we were told, what was that, 1,000 trucks?
About that. Yeah. It was a good one.
Oh, it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, and
We walked for miles.
oh yeah, it was, I had, what was it, what did you say you had? 5 miles or something we walked?
6.8 miles or something like that.
Jeez.
Just walking around.
And some of the trucks were just, oh, unbelievable, eh? They were very, very, very nice trucks.
They were very nice trucks indeed.
There was everything from your standard generic like trucks to proper full custom trucks with amazing liveries on them.
Really good.
Yeah. They were very, very good.
Alright, I'll try one more time, see what happens. If anything happens, let me know. Anything.
Hold on. Two seconds, guys. Nah.
I've no idea then. No idea. I've done anything different.
At the roundabout and take the first exit.
It's a speeding violation. Tremendous.
Exit now.
Oh, that noise.
Why?
What's the button to lift your rear axle again?
Huh.
You.
Is it a tag lift you've got?
No, it's a 6x4. It won't lift anymore.
No. It has to be a 6x4 too. 6x2 4.
Hey, a ratio car, a ratio. Am I getting tired?
Nothing. This makes no sense. This makes no sense at all. How have I not got anything? Already had that.
Stop for a wee kip here.
Nope. I don't know. I can't work this out. I guess I'll just be talking, not streaming.
Ah,
Because I can't figure out what's going on.
we'll figure it out. No, obviously, but we'll figure it out. It'll be something daft as usual.
I don't know. What's this?
It's obviously streaming somewhere, John. It wouldn't allow you to if it's not streaming somewhere. Oh, the laughing cow. Jeez, Gromit, jeez.
Let's see. Try once more. Let's see if...
I spit on your rhino. Peh!
Shit. You have this, can you?
Yes, I have an R560. I don't know what mine is. Is it a long line? Looks a bit like a long line. God. Ah, Brussels. Brussels.
Right out.
They're coming in front of you.
Right out. Close down Streamlabs. Close down YouTube.
Patrick Star. Andrew, cleaning utensils. And Michonne. Is it Michonne or Michelle or whatever her name is? Whatever it is, I don't even know what her name is because she's not spoken since she's got in the car. She's just been looking at her phone the entire time.
Oh, she has a name, has she? Yes.
Oh, I presume she has a name. She hasn't said it yet.
Yeah.
I think she would maybe extend the courtesy of.
And then turn right.
Well, she's too busy on her phone.
Yeah, thing is, I'm looking at her phone and I think she's actually not even doing anything on it. She's just looked at the same thing the entire time.
It's a very, very long phone call she's making.
Well, that's if it's even a phone call, John. It's not to her ear. So whatever
just
she's
her
doing
way.
on it, she's maybe just had like an extended like absence seizure. She's just stopped moving. And she's now not doing nothing. And I've just appealed to it. Excuse me, miss. Miss. God, you nearly made me crash my truck, you. Concentrate. Yeah, I think she's away with the budgies.
It could just be a way of saying, "Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me."
Whatever it is, she's got into a
I'm going to
stranger's.
pretend to be on my phone so that you don't talk to me.
We're getting mere conversation for Patrick Star here. But what's even worse, John, is the fact that she's gotten into a stranger's. I'm a stranger. I don't know who she is. She's gotten into a stranger's truck. She didn't even ask if I was going the same way as her. She just sat there the entire time. Maybe she's the axe murderer, not me.
This is possible.
I'm over the road here. I should better go this thing. I've got a big old convoy. Da, 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 da. Embarrassing. Oh, and I'm getting copyright striked.
Yeah.
Could you
well,
imagine that? Oh, am I straight on here? Am I turning right? Oh god. Oh, Nelly!
Yes.
Hmm. Something seemed to have happened. Hmm. Oh, what? Whoa! Where am I going? That's some very interesting chrome effect. And every time I look at it, it's like I get absorbed into a black hole. I suppose I better fix myself, shouldn't I? She's not even moved, she's still on her phone! We've just had this. Oh, Patrick Starr's on his back. Oh.
Patrick Stars.
God, that's. Just looked at my window, that's a very odd perception. Look at the world sideways. Oh, whoa, that's vomit inducing.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
2014. Load. Yes. No one's seen that, okay? Don't know what he's wrote. Take that HDR bloom off. That's actually quite irritating.
Let's see if this does anything.
I just broke the game. Oh, no. That was very odd. Oh. Guys, I seem to have broken the game.
Ah.
My.
How you managed that?
I don't really know, if I've got to be honest. Yeah. God almighty. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to have to close this down and start again. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to do a Control-Alt-Delete.
There's still nothing from my end.
No, no. Niente.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know then. It's showing everything as running, showing everything as live.
Where's the settings saying it's going?
Where do I find that?
If you go into your settings and then stream settings, it should be like where you put all your details in to log in. Well, here I'm going to purchase a trailer. Oh, look at that big one. Oh, refrigerated double. That looks so cool. What? Currently selected chain type cannot be purchased without owning a garage in Finland. Well, that's a bit random, is it not?
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
Everything's on there.
Yeah, I have no idea. It is a bit odd if I've got to be honest.
I don't know where it's going to then. Well, I literally have done nothing different. It's what I always do.
Yeah,
This time it's just not going to play.
it is a bit odd, like.
Right. Well, I'll just be talking then. I won't have a stream on.
Not good.
I mean, something comes through to my YouTube channel because it says live stream offline, streamed live 6 minutes ago.
Maybe I'm just not getting it. Have you got
But
it public?
it's not actually. Yeah, I've got it. It's all public, but it's not actually the stream. It's just the background for YouTube.
That is a bit odd.
It's annoying.
Yeah. Let up extra lang.
I'm something I can't figure out why I'm getting Euro trucks keeps giving me a Christmas scene when I fire it up.
Yeah, you've been having an issue with that, haven't you?
It's something that I got from doing a World of Trucks thing back in Christmas time, and it's just decided it's going to start defaulting to that, although I actually put it onto a different one. And let's not randomize the desktop background theme then, so it should stay on something that is suitably not Christmassy.
Damn it.
Right. Move things about a little bit so I've got some space. There we go. Right. Let's hack on with these contracts then. Only got 2 left to do anyway.
buy a truck and I can't remember what I was going to buy.
And I should be able to. I should win a Goodyear blimp when it all closes. When it all closes on the 18th.
Yeah. Customize configuration. Right, I'm just going to be a second, guys. I'm just doing this.
So I'm in Le Mans at the moment.
Le Mans?
Le Mans, yeah. And let me search Goodyear tires. There we go. That's a short little one. That's to Geneva. Oh my giddy aunt!
What?
2,476 kilometers to.
I'm on about 3,000 at the moment.
Somewhere in Latvia.
Latvia.
That's not happening tonight. When is really, really short. Hamburg. I think I'll go Geneva. I think I'll do Geneva. It takes me through France into Switzerland. So, lots and lots of tolls on the way through, no doubt.
Just a second, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm just making a new truck.
Configuration height.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right.
Very nice.
Okay, we're on the road.
On the road, yeah.
Can't wait to get on the road again. Turn left.
On the road again.
Certainly am. Oh my god. Thank you. That's... Oh, this thing just sounds so epic.
Yeah. It will.
And that's toll number 1.
One of many, I'm presuming.
I am assuming so, yeah.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? Does it work? No, it does not.
That's all clear. Hit the auto route.
Now guys, my phone may go off in about a couple of minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
Because my mobile phone just went off there. So it might go off, we'll see.
Ah, I see. So it's a case of try every phone until you answer.
Yes, yes. John knows the script. Let me see what else is there. Light board, obviously.
This thing sounds like it should be using a lot more fuel than it actually is.
Yeah. It does sound a bit ridiculous, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But it's just worth it.
It sounds like it should be illegal in many places. I'm taking this to a quiet village at night.
Yeah, I know. I could just picture it like, oh god, there's that stupid thing.
Damn truck again.
See, don't actually have a. Oh, it'd be so funny. So funny.
I used to live on a major road, so I didn't really. That sort of thing didn't. You get used to it.
Mhm.
I also used to live right by a railway line as well.
Jeez.
And it was in northwest London.
Ah.
So I had the Chiltern Main Line going past, I had the Metropolitan Line going past, and I had the Jubilee Line going past for the London Undergrounds.
Jeez.
So you can imagine there were a lot of trains going past.
Oh yes. I could imagine.
And to be honest, you do get used to it. You-
See, I don't think I could get used to it. I would really struggle. Like, don't get me wrong, I could sleep pretty much
well,
anywhere, but
it's after a while, you do get used to it. It's a little bit of a pain to start with,
I can imagine.
because you know they wake you up, but I guess when they're going by so regularly, you get immune to it.
Uh-huh.
It'd be like living near an airport, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Mind you, I wouldn't mind that. I love the sound of aircraft thrashing to start. You get going. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bit of takeoff thrust. Oh, spooling up the engines and all that. Amazing.
I don't mind it, but that's a hard one. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Like, I don't mind noise, but I think it would get annoying after a while. For me, anyway. I don't know why I just spent like an hour just.
I think it would be.
How's it going, pal?
Hey, Kenworth.
You've missed me crashing, John not getting his stream working, and me configuring a truck.
Okay, here we go.
So, good times, Kenworth.
What was your favourite truck at the Truck Fest, John?
Ooh. Oh, do you know what? I think that Mercedes Actros with the mirror cams.
Keep right.
Yeah, they were
And then
cool.
turn right.
The mirror cams, that was awesome.
Yeah, we don't know if you seen it, Kenworth, but we were saying about we went to a Truck Fest, which was at a truck show in Scotland. There was well over 1,000 trucks that were all customised. There was a couple of basic ones, but there were some really cool ones. There was a few American trucks as well. There were some Kenworths you would like to know.
Yeah,
there was some Peterbilts. There was some Macs. There was a Volvo. I'm trying to get other American ones that were there. Was there any other ones? There was a Freightliner.
Yeah.
And there was some that was like chromed up to the.
There was some VNLs. There was some Volvo VNLs.
Yeah. But like John was saying there, there was these new Mercedes trucks. Now Mercedes has. They've not invented it, I would say, but they've definitely brought it into their trucks. Mirrorless trucks, so they don't have mirrors. So basically, they have little cameras at the top of your truck, like up in this area where the thing should be. But if you look where my sat nav is here, in this position here and the position over there, there are now big. What would you say? About half a sheet of A4.
Probably about A4 size, actually.
They were basically thin and long, eh? They were like a miniature mirror on the inside of the cab. However, my only issue with it was that being there then now creates a blind spot.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have had them in the windscreen. They should have had them off to the left a little, because it looks a bit odd. Or they should have had them high up, out the way, so you can see down to your corners.
Keep right.
But it's still an amazing bit of technology, and like what you were saying, John, they've not really thought about it properly, because when you're doing a blindside reverse, or you're doing any sort of blindside, the purpose of a blindside reverse is you can't see. Whereas they could have put a... Oh god, I nearly tipped the truck again the same bit. They could have put a camera on the rear end of the truck so that you'd still be able to see where you were going. You know, in the opposite side of the truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it would go.
We thought like on top of the fenders, you know, on the rear fenders.
Yeah. But it's still going to be looking in a different direction to where the trailer's going.
Yeah.
And you can't really fit it to the trailer because it's, well, you get different trailers.
Yeah.
There must be a way of doing it. Even if it's
like
like on the roof of the,
just
truck
something
looking
so
back
you
or
can see.
something like that. I don't know.
Because I did see that, who was it now? Was it MAN? There's a company now allowed, no mirrors, but like on the inside of the door cab. Oh god, I knew we just... On the inside of the door cab,
right,
like,
yeah.
glass. So like where the, basically where your storage area is on your door, they've now put a long, like, windows, like at your old trucks. You used to have this wee bit of glass on the front of the door.
I know what you're saying, yes.
Yeah, so like in the side of the door there's just like a thin bit of glass so you can see cyclists or somebody at the side that you not normally would see.
Well, it's sort of a blind spot window.
Yeah. But for
I mean,
some
they're
reason,
very useful.
Oh yeah,
Very
definitely.
useful.
But for some odd reason they were like, they marketed it as like this was a new thing and oh, we're allowed to do this now. I don't see why they weren't allowed, in my opinion. Like, maybe it was a health and safety thing, but I'm pretty sure if you hit something with a truck, like for the person in the truck to be hurt, it has to be hitting something very hard. Because normally, whatever the truck's hitting usually becomes worse off, and the person in the truck's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But what about yourself, Kenworth? Have you seen any new truck tech come in, like in real life? IRL, as I say. Because there was a couple of things that was quite cool at the truck fest. There was a couple of new things. There was we seen a, was it like, no, it wasn't liquid nitrogen. What was it?
It was liquid nitrogen powered.
Was it liquid nitrogen?
It was LNP or something like that.
Yeah.
Liquid nitrogen or
LO2.
something.
No, I don't know what it would be, but it was some sort of, it used gas basically, and you should have seen the size of the tanks, John. They were massive. They were the length of the truck nearly.
Yeah.
And it was a company
They really
that
were.
basically had multiple amounts of these trucks. A W990.
So 90.
What's a 990? I'm not up on my American trucks. You're probably going to annoy me. Be annoyed at me now that I said that. I don't know what a Kenworth 990 is. I'm presuming it's a new style Kenworth.
I'm driving a W900 in ATS at
So
these
just
days.
like a newer version of it.
Yeah.
I'm presuming.
I'd say, yeah.
Interesting. See, that's the only thing I think with the trucks in America. Like, I know to an eagle-eyed watcher would probably be like, oh, that's this, but I'm like, to see for the normal person, I'm like, oh, that's a W900, or that's, you know, like a slightly maybe newer W900.
W900 series. You can get away with that.
I don't notice the subtle differences. But me and John, actually, there was a, and you're going to hate this, Kenworth, there was a Peterbilt on the entrance of this truck fest.
Yes,
and
there
it
was.
was chromed to the moon. It was a very
bling.
Yeah, it was a very nice truck. It was a very, very nice truck. and it had the conversion to like a day. Was it like a stay away cab or something in it?
Yeah, huh?
But what was really cool about
It was.
the boy had the guy who owned it obviously had the specs out on a bit like what was that, a bit metal or something, eh? That'd been engraved.
Yeah, the amount that it cost to fill it up is just insane.
Yeah, we worked it out that it was how big was the tank? 4,000 gallons or something. Was it 4,000 gallons? Whatever it was, I can't remember.
It was a lot of 400 gallons.
To fill this tank up was going to cost in the region of, was it 2,200 British pounds, which would probably be about nearly, I would probably say
$3,000 or so.
Yeah, $3,000 nearly, and that would give you were doing less than $1 a mile loaded. It was ridiculous. So I was like, you know what, if you're doing 3,000 miles in a truck, you're going to have to get at least 10, like 6 or 7 grand to make it even more feasible, because you've got your fuel costs, your insurance costs, your running of the truck, your wear and tear of the truck, your tyres, your time doing it. So something that's a few thousand miles away, like if I would go say like a coast to coast kind of job, it's going to cost about in the region of 10 grand. I would say. Maybe more. It would have to be a lot of money. Anyway. Oh boy. It's ridiculous. The way I was explaining the W990 is to download the W990 mod on Steam Workshop for ATS. I might do that actually. I've not played.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it. In the workshop, yeah.
I've not played ATS in a while actually. I think it's because I just got my ETS to start working properly. As you can tell, this truck has only got 1,000 kilometers on it. So is it one of the newer shaped Kenworths, or is it one of the old shaped, boxy shaped ones? You know, your generic Kenworth that everybody knows about? Or is it one of kind of like the newer shaped things?
With a sleek and aerodynamic look to them.
Which just doesn't...
I don't wash with those, to be honest. I like the good old fashioned clanky looking square nose, you know.
Yeah. Awesomeness. Big like diesels or cat engines in them that just sound ridiculous. Like that thing was a 16-litre turbocharged something. It looked it was massive. It's Kenworth's newest truck, so I'm presuming it's going to be all nice and sleek and all that. Have you seen the new Tesla truck, Kenworth? Is that? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of your big corporations have actually placed an order for them.
It must be rich corporations.
But if you think about it, like how much are they going to actually save on fuel?
I don't know, but I wouldn't like to be paying their electric bills.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is when you pay for Tesla, when you buy a Tesla, you get free into their superchargers. That's
so it's got... Well, the W990 has an aerodynamic look, but no side skirts or long hood.
Oh.
Ah. They're making them shorter.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't actually think they're out yet, Kenworth. But the Teslas, there is a video, if you go on YouTube and just type in Tesla, Tesla truck acceleration or something, it's ridiculous. Like this truck has so much power because of the torque from the electric motors. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they could do about 450 miles loaded, and it takes them, I think, an hour and a half or an hour to like fully charge, which is crazy. Like that's just nuts. So if
Yeah.
you think about it, you're only going to be doing about maximum 400 mile a day, I would say, in a truck. So when you're stopping over, your truck's charged within an hour. Then you're sitting up. The only thing I would say is that it would have to have some sort of a hookup. So that, like,
yeah.
because you're not going to have a diesel engine on it. But if, for example, one of these trucks, these diesel trucks, are using basically less than a litre a mile. They're was it 8 to 10 miles to the gallon? I think it was.
Uh-huh.
I was working at $1 a mile. If you're then electric, it's going to cause crazy amounts of, like, the oil companies are going to be basically crapping their pants.
I should start reviewing what type.
Now keep left there.
I'll start reviewing what I type a little bit later.
You typed too quickly, and you meant that it does have a long hood and no side skirts.
Oh, it does have. Oh,
I
right.
should start reviewing what I type a little bit better. Yeah, I'm like that all the time. You should see it when I type on YouTube, for example. It comes out like you twerp or you yoop and all that kind of stuff. But Google knows. Google knows exactly what I'm trying to get to. But yeah, the new Tesla truck, I think it's a game changer. It is a game changer.
Yeah. In a funny kind of way, I think Tesla could be the future of
definitely.
transportation.
Oh god, yeah, definitely. Like, see if I could afford a Tesla, I would have one right now. I would not think twice about having one. I've been in one. It was pretty much a Mercedes with more gizmos than you could even imagine. And to be honest, the charger takes an hour to fully charge and you get 300 miles plus. Now I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. So you're not going to drive 300 miles in a one shot constantly. I wouldn't mind stopping after 300 miles for an hour for a bite to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's oh, there's a car on the inside of it. It's just ridiculous. And in this car, you still have all your luxuries like your LED lights. You've got your big, massive, huge heads-up, like, well, no, it's not even a heads-up display, but it's like a massive, huge iPad on the main screen that works flawlessly. Like, it's not jittery, it's no stuttery, it's none of this. Like, I've not had, obviously, a Tesla, I've not encountered some of the problems that I know they probably will have, but
left there.
in my initial, like, look at them and what it was like, because one of the guys I knew that I used to work for, he hired one to go down to a local theme park with his family because he loved them, and he hired it for, I think it was a week, and he loved it, but he says he was driving basically down to Alton Towers, which is the theme park, put it on autopilot, and he was able to turn around and speak to his kids and stuff. This thing drove itself, and it's just phenomenal.
I'm not sure how much I trust autonomous cars.
Well, I was the same until I seen it working, John. Like, I don't fully trust fully autonomization, but see if I could just take my hands off the wheel and take my feet off on a straight back road, I'd be fine with that.
I think I'd still keep looking forward just to make sure that it's actually going where it's supposed to go.
I wouldn't take my eyes completely off the road, but you're able to kind of relax a bit.
I don't know. I think I'd be more tense.
I don't know. I've seen it working, John, and it's scarily how good it is, because you're watching what the computer's actually sensing. There's something like was it 13 or 14 cameras or something, plus multiple sensors, and it only allows you to do it for, like, take your hands off the wheels for 30 seconds, and then it beeps at you and you've got to put your hands back on, because it's got sensors in the wheel.
Elon Musk is the future of transportation. He launches rockets into space and then freaking lands them, and owns Tesla. And is building tunnels for his Teslas.
He's building
Oh, there you go.
tunnels for his Teslas. How do you mean, Genworth? Because I know he's built a God, pressing wrong buttons. He's built a sports car edition of the Tesla P90 or whatever it is, and it's got a range of 600 miles and it does not to 60 in 1.9 seconds. You know what I mean? And this is a convertible, John. A two-seater convertible. It's
Really imagine what your face would look like doing 0 to 60 and
I know.
in 1 point, what was it, 1.4 seconds did you say?
1.9.
1.9 seconds, 0 to 60.
It's just ridiculous.
Your internal organs would be would be plastered to your the back of your rib cage, and that's insane.
Yeah, because like when I went out in that Tesla, the boy was like, "Watch this." Oh, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. The boy was like, "Watch this," and he put it into like sports mode. Now this was only a P85, so it was like the baby model. It didn't have all the fancy stuff. And he literally, I had to close my eyes, John. It was like if you've ever been on one of those roller coasters that just shoot off in an instant, and you have to close your eyes because it's such a horrible feeling. That's what it was like, without a word of a lie. It was. I've had a lot of fast cars. Like this thing just blew me away.
Oh, he's planning on building underground tunnels to reduce traffic in major cities. So his Teslas can go under all the traffic and not cause more. How about that for a thought?
The thing is,
how's he going to do it?
Yeah. The thing is, like, no one ever thought you could send a rocket into space and let it land itself. Like, he is a genius. He will probably be the first person who makes a rocket or sends someone to Mars. The gentleman, I watched him on the Joe Rogan show, and
he seems a really nice guy as well.
Oh, you see, like he puts it into a way of you can see him when he's talking. When somebody asks him a question, he's probably so smart he could probably rattle it off dead easy. But you see him, he stops and he thinks how he's going to answer it, and it's quite interesting watching him. Like, yeah, if you watch the Joe Rogan interview with him, talking about AI, it's actually terrifying. This gentleman, Elon Musk, he has a ridiculous IQ. Like this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to electronics and all this kind of stuff. And you know what I mean, he's a genius, absolute genius. And his attitude to AI is he is actually scared of it. He's worried about it. And if this guy's scared of it, I think people need to take notice of that. That's a pretty scary thing. If Elon Musk is actually scared of AI and he reckons one day...
I've seen the AI on Euro Truck, and he's right to be scared of it.
I don't know how he's going to do it. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said, Kenworth. Like I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't know of a way to do it, but he'll find a way of doing it. Because everybody laughed at him when he says, I'm going to make an electric car that can do exactly what a petrol car could do. And everybody laughed at him. And he did it. And I would pretty much say his cars, even though his company was nearly bust because of it, he did pretty well. Like, he made a pretty good car. I've seen worse cars, for sure.
Probably the same way... Probably the same way he lands rockets on drone ships in the middle of the ocean. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's
I don't actually know how he does it either. So.
Yeah, the eyes that around about.
Yeah. I mean, it does its own thing, doesn't it? Yeah. It's like.
I'll make you think even more, Kenworth. The AI in this is actually better than real people in the UK at driving around roundabouts. Now that's a worrying thought, and I'm pretty sure John could agree with me on some aspects of that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody, and a lot of time the AI is very deadpan in this, but some of the things I have seen, and I'm pretty sure John have seen, it makes
it's scary. I look at people. I look at people on the road, and I think of them as AI.
Yeah.
Because intelligence is very much artificial.
There's usually a lack of it, to be honest. At least artificial intelligence, it was built with one thing. To have some sort of intelligence that it can do an actual task, where these people can't even do that without so bad.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
So bad. I was actually inspecting, listen, this game worth, I was inspecting a concrete road today. And I could actually see why it's not used in the UK.
Oh, really?
God, you probably know the road I'm on about up near Forfar.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's that bad that they've had to number the patches. And I was repairing one of the patches today, and it was numbered 506, and I was only a quarter of the way along. That just makes you wonder, like, because what had happened was when this concrete was put in, they got a company out to put a rhino, right? I can't remember, some sort of like a rubber mold on it. So what happens is, because obviously, if you put, because concrete does not move whatsoever. If you put our biofix repairs, like it's a repair that we put in, it just comes out because there's a little bit give in it, but it doesn't stick. So what they did was put like a rubber mold over the top, so cushion it a little bit. So that's why they've cut out, for a tiny little hole, they would cut out a massive section of the road. That's why you've got all these like long patches across the carriageway, and it's just there's hundreds of them. It's ridiculous. It looks so bad, and what's really bad is when they put that in, it obviously cost them, because it was an experiment. These two sections of Scotland was used for concrete. This bit and down
as you drive along, it's like
yeah, because they've got the expansion joints. But what's really bad is, see the King Ross one, they put expansion joints in it. When they put in the one at Forfar, there's no expansion joints. If you look at it properly, there's only a centre expansion joint, but there's no longitude ones. You know, sort of horizontal one.
Okay, yeah.
There's no expansion joint. And what's really bad about it is they can't fix it. They can't resurface. Because where they're going to put 2.8 miles worth, well, 2.84, 5.6 miles worth of concrete. That's 5 feet deep. Where are they going to store that? Where are they going to put this rubble? You know what I mean? They physically can't do it because they can't put concrete tar on top, because water comes through the concrete and they don't know where it's coming from, so they can't actually fix it. It's so funny.
For goodness sake.
Yeah, so that was a major muck up.
That's an experiment that didn't go quite to plan, I take it.
Massively went wrong, and that's our company want to get rid of this area because of this road, because they're losing so much money on it. Like I said, one of the carriageways about a quarter of the way along, I was at 506 patch, number 506 patch, and each patch probably costs about between £300 and £400 to do.
You can't go anywhere without finding a patch and a crack in the road here in the United States, unless the road is brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think, that's the thing though, Kenworth. See, when I was
I've
in
been
America,
there.
I've not actually. I thought the roads were phenomenal. But one thing I would say, like, see the road that I was talking about today that was on its concrete. They've got this big drainage channel at the side of it, and you know what? See, for wet, like, majority of our roads flooded. We had really bad weather the other day there, and honestly, majority of our roads flooded to the point where cars couldn't pass. I've got roads on the mind here.
Yeah.
Potholes on the brain. A lot of the roads had areas in which the cars couldn't pass because it was literally that bad with flooding. And for some reason, like I think it is because it drains a lot better. But this concrete patch of road drained perfectly because the road's angles to go to the big drainage ditch, and these big drainage channels drain all the water to these big storm drains, and they were perfect. They didn't flood at all, and there was no surface water either because it was a smooth surface for the water to run over. But yeah, but one thing is with concrete is when that fails, it fails tremendously. Like it goes really bad. Like
yeah.
Oh god, like some of the holes I've seen today, like these were obviously repaired prior to this. These have been repaired already, and like you're watching a lorry go over and you've seen the concrete boulders underneath it obviously broken up and just breaking even more, and they're moving, and I'm like, you know what, see if that comes out and goes into a car window, it would kill the person.
Oh yeah.
It's scary.
You don't want to get hit by a lump of concrete.
No. Won't do very good for your teeth anyway, that's for sure. But it was crazy, like it was absolutely crazy.
And I have arrived. Yay!
I don't even know where I am.
I'm in Geneva.
I am on a number 3 road, wherever that is.
Number 3 road.
I'm on my way to Salzburg, Graz. You made your roads out of everything. I thought America was primarily concrete that you used. For what I remember when I was there, it was concrete roads. But I will say one thing about America with their roads, they've got it really sorted when it comes to utilities around the roads. That no utilities go right through the road. All utilities go along, runs along adjacent, and then if it has to pass, it passes overhead. So that if you need to lift up, it's such a better idea. I don't know if you knew that. Like you see, I don't know if inside the roads like there's little flags. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kenworth.
Let's find a new route.
Oh, break. That's why you see all the little flags at the side of the road. That's to indicate that there's power here, or there's gas or whatnot.
Hmm. I wonder if it varies from state to state.
Maybe.
Because you're in Ohio, aren't you, Kenworth? I'm hearing myself back.
I was quite close to the thing there.
Excellent. Continue.
Some roads are red for some reason.
Reinstate. With a dark red.
Ah.
Ah, okay.
Some of our roads are coloured because of the type of surface, like the stone that you use. Because with our roads, they tend to use basically like rock, very fine rock, like small chips, and they mix it with bitumen, and that's what they use for our road. It's basically what they call it, what do they call it? Bitumen, macadam or something. I can't remember what they actually call it. But it's basically stones with tar, just to make the tar go further. Which is, I'm sorry, it doesn't work because any water gets in it and then it freezes and then it breaks it up and then hey presto.
It's always mixed with that. It's mixed with aggregates, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You don't know why, you don't know how, but it was a dark red road. Well, our roads kind of go like an orangey red colour now because of the same thing.
We do have some different coloured roads as well. Like there's a country road. There's a country road out to a place near us called Cooper Angus, and at times parts of the road are black, part of the roads are sort of beige colour, and
the black bits are big patches.
Well, yeah. That's probably there's most of it then.
Yeah. But there's actually going to be a big they're actually putting a big brand new road in. It goes up to basically up to the Highlands because it's single carriageway now. Parts of it are dual carriageway, but they're going to dual carriageway, which is kind of like a small interstate all the way up.
So yeah, it's kind of yeah.
And it's costing in the region of like 20 billion or something ridiculous. 200 million or 1,000 million or whatever it is. It's something absolutely ridiculous. And they've had to issue mandatory buyouts to like loads of people, which basically means we're going to be putting a big brand new road right through your farm, so we're going to buy your farm off you. Which is a very nice thing, not.
What can I get from Geneva as Goodyear tires?
She's still on her phone. Big dumb cow.
But she's still on her phone.
Yeah, see the glow on her.
I'm not going to Estonia. I'm not doing 2,300 kilometers right now. Napoli? So that's 1,199. Genoa. That's more reasonable. Go to Tuscany. Shall I go to Tuscany?
Yeah, go for it.
I think I'll go.
It's nice wine there.
That's good. Yes. Going from Trado to somewhere that I can't even read it. It's
speed violation. Yeah, the Goodyear's still on. Well, it was on, then they stopped it. Everybody kicked off, and now they've had to reinstate it. But you don't get your tyres for it now.
No.
Which defeats the purpose now, I think.
Well, you can still get your little rewards like a Goodyear blimp.
Goodyear blimp.
Yeah, as like hanging object.
Right, okay, got you.
Thing, I think it's a hanging object. I can only imagine a blimp would be a hanging object. I can't see any point in having it fixed to your dashboard. But it's.
You have Michelin men, I have a Goodyear blimp. But it's the size of your truck, yeah, but it looks good.
I don't think it's a. I don't think it's like you get a Goodyear blimp trailer, but that would be hilarious. I'd have that the whole time.
Yeah, basically, Kenworth, if you manage to do the I'll start that again. My mouth had a stroke. If you did the Goodyear event in the time frame, you do get the DLC free.
Yeah, but they weren't expecting it to last only like 3 days. When it closed, everybody said, "Oh well, thanks for considering those of us who have full-time jobs and we can't play it. We don't get it." No, my bad. And they
where's Salzburg, John? Sorry.
Salzburg is
Klagenfurt. What a bloody name that.
It's in Austria.
Ah, that'll explain why everything's absolutely stunning.
Ah, yes. But the DLC for Goodyear tyres is like £1.99, which is nothing, really. So it doesn't worry me that I can afford that. Right, let's go to Genoa.
Ah, there you go, Kenworth. Since you know yourself why you know quite a lot of stuff about trucks. Actually, I've got to admit, you actually solved a big, massive riddle that I have. Well, it's not really a riddle, but it was an issue with trucks that I had for so long in regards to like the little lines that go to the back wheels. You solved that for me, and honestly, I was so grateful for that because it irritated the life out of me for weeks. But do you know why the Scania V8s make such a slapping noise? That you'll hear it obviously with the mod I've got. That like traditional slapping noise.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't know what it is because
but they actually do sound like that.
Yeah, that proper like slap noise. It's probably even more. It's more slappy in real life when you hear it. It's a proper. It's like somebody's slapping. I don't know. It's a proper slap noise, and I've always wondered why those V8s make that noise. Because MAN do V8s and they don't sound like that. The new Scania S models don't make that slap noise.
No.
So why did those ones make that slap noise? Like, what made it different? Because I've never heard anything sound like it anywhere. Here, my man.
Every time I've travelled back with the wrecker with the towing back a broken down bus.
Yeah. Oh, it's just ridiculous.
You get that, and it's just awesome.
There's nothing beats the sound of that.
Once he hits the A90, it's like go for it, and oh my god, it sounds great.
Yeah. You haven't been to Europe to hear one. What to do if you go on YouTube and type in Scania V8 straight pipe, and honestly, you'll. Oh, it's ridiculous. The noise is just ridiculous.
Oh. It vibrates through you. It really does.
Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to have to get a photo.
It's still dark where I am, so
it's kind of dark now, but there's a lot of mountains around me, and it looks rather nice. Oh, it's so nice. But if you do listen to it, Kenworth, honestly, I don't know if anything in America sounds similar. Because a lot of your American trucks I know are straight sixes, but oh, it's just, there's nothing like it. And the thing is, you know the noise for a mile off. You know exactly what's coming if you could hear one.
Oh yeah. They sound great as they go past. You know, oh.
It's not even that they're great, John. They just sound ridiculous. Like when it goes past you, you're like, what is in that? That should be in a race car. Yeah, just for a diesel V8. Like I've heard even some sports cars that are diesel V8s, and they don't sound like it. They just sound, nothing like it. And like on this mod, when they lift off, it goes, pew, it's like they've drawn over an owl.
An owl.
An owl, yeah. The noise maybe like that, how they made it. Well, yeah, it's obviously how they've made it, but I didn't know if there was a specific reason why it does it, because the new S doesn't do that. And I think that's what's kind of killed the S model, because a lot of people, you see a lot of like customized trucks. There wasn't a lot of custom S lines with straight pipes or that, but it was yeah, it's only Scania that does it. I've never ever heard another truck that makes that noise.
Yeah.
We did, however, see an 8x4, and it did look good.
There was one 8x4, and we found it.
Yeah, 1,000 trucks, or 1,000 plus anyway, and we found the only one that was an 8x4, and it was just.
It's not for want of looking, though. We walked around that place
multiple times. It was one of those ones you're like, oh, I've not been there. Oh my god, we missed all this. How did we miss all this?
Yeah.
We literally must have found another like 300 trucks. There was a lot of old style trucks. It was phenomenal. It really was phenomenal.
That's some great vintage machines.
Class 1 Scanias. What else was there? Or one
there was a new tile ERF sitting outside the garage this afternoon.
That's the straight pipe one, isn't it? So straight pipes on it. I think I've been in that, and it sounds pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. You don't see many ERFs anymore.
I think they went bust. They must have went bust.
What the heck?
So what's the name of the trucks that you get in America then, Kenworth? I know there's your Freightliners, Volvos, Peterbilts, Kenworths, but I don't know of any more.
I don't know either, actually.
Keep right,
Don't know.
and then turn right. Turn right.
It's something that makes such an absurd noise.
Exit now.
It certainly does. It's one of those, like, it doesn't, like, even how the exhaust is, like, the slap noise is different on every truck. Like, some of them sound absolutely ridiculous, some of them are a bit subtle, so I don't know if it's maybe a modification that they do to make it louder. International and Mac, yeah, international.
Now keep left there.
International Mac, of course. Yeah.
See, I always thought Mac was an Australian truck.
Well, if you look at Australian trucks, they're very similar in design.
Yeah. I always remember that one that was in, what was the name of it now? Oh. It's going to annoy me now. Mad Max. That was a Mac. and it sounded awesome. I'm presuming, Kenworth, you've seen all the trucking movies that you can see, like
Duel.
Duel, Smokey and the Bandit, Convoy.
Convoy. Copyright strike.
See if I get one, I'm not going to be chuffed. Because my singing is not good.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, you've got old granny, have you?
Turn right.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Kenworth. You are a truck enthusiast and you haven't seen them. What ones have you seen? See if you say you've not seen Smokey and the Bandit, I'll make you unsubscribe.
No, don't do that. You haven't got it. You can't afford to do that yet.
It's a threat, John. It's just a threat.
Yep, but he might do it.
Smokey and the Bandit is like, it's just so good. Same with Convoy. Duel and the other ones aren't as kind of big. But Smokey and the Bandit and Convoy with Rubber Ducky and all that, they are the two biggest, I would say. Are you joking, Kenworth? Is that real?
People have copyrighted videos because a car's engine makes a certain noise. I have heard that one, yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. I remember I played a game, a Formula 1 game.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this? It was a Formula 1 game.
The logo came up, didn't it?
Because the logo came up on the screen. The game had, I got copyright striked.
Well, you got a copyright claim. It wasn't a strike, was it?
No, I think it was a claim.
Because a strike stops you uploading.
Yeah. It took all the audio, same with the music in it as well, which I can understand. I got one of my streams taken off, well, not taken off, but all the audio got taken off the other day there from the Farming Sim 19. The intro movie was seemingly copyrighted. Yeah, Kenworth, you've seen Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, I'll let you off this time. I'll let you off. At least you've seen that. That's one of the main things you've got to watch. That was such a good movie.
Well, I mean, the thing is, as these streams don't get monetized anyway, it's not like they're going to be taking any money off us. There's a gold Volvo in front of me, Volvo car in front of me. It's exactly the same colour as my truck.
Yeah. Pepsi truck.
So if I run right up behind this Volvo, you can't tell the difference between the Volvo and my truck.
A little bit of an illegal mover on my front
Now
there.
keep left there.
Yeah, we were the same, Kenworth. We only had about 10 subscribers at the time I got that copyright strike.
Yeah. You just wonder where it comes from.
Yeah. Because I've got to admit, like, we used to get a regular amount of viewers coming in, but see now, I think that's probably one of the reasons why we don't stream very often anymore. is we just cannot get the viewers. We just cannot get the viewers, and we cannot get the subscribers either. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why we're not consistent with it, because it just kind of seems like, oh, well, nobody's watching, what's the point? Obviously you do come in, Kenworth, and there's a couple of people that comes in and that. But
I think, to be fair, a lot of people are still subscribed to Black 156 Gaming.
Yeah. But the thing is, it seemed like when we first had that channel up and running,
we really have anything directing them to our own.
Yeah, but even then though, like we got those subscribers very quickly. I would say in about a month or 2 months we got 50 odd subscribers. Like, see, whereas now with the better quality and all that kind of stuff, and it's still a more professional looking stream, I would say, than before. And
LOL.
I keep left there.
it just, I don't know, it's weird. It just, you know what I mean? Whereas now we really struggle to get subscribers. I don't know if you're the same, Kenworth. I think you stream, don't you? Or you put up videos or whatnot. Because you'd always get somebody just popping in, saying hello and then going or something, eh? But I think the last time we got a subscriber was about a month ago.
Yeah, I've got 3.
Yeah.
One's me, one's you, and who the third one is. Might be.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, Kenworth. It does get a bit annoying. Like, to be honest, for how often we very rarely get any. We very rarely get any claims put in, because we don't really play anything that puts. You know what I mean?
No, I don't put any music on or anything like that. So
oh, if I just went into this and it's not got a. Oh, for God's sake.
you used to stream, but nobody really shows up. I know the feeling, Kenwell. Let's stick with it though, dude.
I think you've actually got a lot more subscribers than what we do.
We've got about 300 more subscribers than we do.
Yeah, so at least that gives you reason, because then you're going to get people, you know. What about, what do you prefer, like, do you find you got more subscribers from doing videos, or do you find you got more subscribers from doing live streams? Because we were thinking about doing the videos.
It's just such a faff.
Yeah.
Don't you do that to me, scumbag. Get out of it. Hi, AI.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, like, we used, Jesus, that guy came flying over. We used to find
mostly from live streams, alright, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, we used to always get some randoms coming in and say hi, or they wouldn't say nothing at all, but our viewer count would always change. Whereas now, I don't know if YouTube has changed their algorithms, that now people don't even see us. It's an odd one, eh?
Yeah.
But that is honestly probably one of the reasons why we don't do it, because we used to enjoy it, because we felt like we were getting somewhere with it, with the channel, because a lot of work goes into it. You know, it's not easy for both of us actually. We generally do game a lot, but going into a live stream, it's not just a case of pressing a button. You'll know yourself, Ken, but it's not just a case of pressing a button and cracking on.
Yeah.
There's always something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that doesn't work.
And then we're always thinking, what game could we possibly play? Because we started doing the forest for a while, just to entice people, and then we started doing the horror stuff that was quite good with Gary's mod, and that took time to download and get all set up and that. But I think
you have no idea how YouTube works anymore. No, I'm with you there.
I think what it is now is they're trying to change it to make it more appealing to other people to start doing content on. but it's just, I think they've kind of mucked it up, because you have people who have like 30 million subscribers who are making, like, say, a couple of million a year off monetizations, and then you have people with 200,000 subscribers and are making loads of money as well. And it's like, well, how does that work out? How could you make a million from like 50 million subscribers, and you have people who are able to quit their jobs and stuff and make a lot of money off of 200,000 subscribers? That doesn't, like, 50 million and 200,000 is a massive difference.
The thing is, the way it's working at the moment, people could quit their job, they can go full-time YouTube, and then they make one mistake and everything's demonetized.
Yeah.
It's just, it's brutal. It's a brutal platform.
Yeah. But you do have also these people who are swearing and shouting and are loud and all that kind of stuff, and they've got millions of subscribers. And you always find the top people who have all these subscribers always do the same stuff. They're always playing the same games. Their little thumbnails always look the same.
Yeah.
It's like they're working all together. It's creepy. It makes me wonder sometimes if they are. They probably are. Because these people have collabed, and you probably know who I'm talking about here, John.
Uh-huh.
There's like maybe 5 or 6 people who do all the exact same stuff. And
Yeah.
they're very, very popular people for gaming on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And
you're looking at millions upon millions of subscribers.
Yeah, double-digit millions. And these people who, and you know, they've obviously quit the thing that actually worked. They've maybe worked, and they're making millions now. And what's ended up happening is, like, all these people have taken everybody. Don't get me wrong, their content's phenomenal. Like, their content's very good, and they are very good, and they've worked hard at it. But then anybody that's ploughing in a little bit of effort and money and that can't get anywhere in it.
Yeah.
You literally need to go and do something really stupid and get loads of followers by a video going viral, or have loads of money and be throwing money around.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not eating 50 ghost peppers just to get views.
Yeah. I know. But you know what I mean, that's what it seems like it's came to now. Like, it used to be you were able to go and people stream, like a famous YouTuber that we used to play with. Well, we didn't play with him, but we both watched them. That's, I think, how we kind of got talking, eh? Over, it was Squirrel. That's kind of how we got talking. And then from that, like, we've done a lot of gaming, we've done streaming. But even his stuff is not the same anymore.
No, I actually prefer the older stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
Like
Having a laugh.
5 years ago or so. Don't ask me to try to understand people, because I don't know how that works either. No,
yeah.
no, people are
Interesting
very
creatures.
peculiar creatures. Yes.
But yeah, it was. Whereas now this person who I used to put on he always used to do the Sunday night trucking on a Sunday, and it was always good. He always have me like trying a new truck, and he'd always do stuff, and it was a good laugh, and he was giggling. He would do some silly stuff and that. Whereas now,
Oh, it still does that from time to time.
yeah, it just seems it's so
Particularly if you're driving a
serious now.
Renault.
It's just so serious now. And it is, I think it's obviously this person probably has a lot of bills to pay because he's went full time streaming now.
Yeah.
But
He's gonna make sure that he makes the money out of it.
yeah,
And the amount of Twitch subscribers though, and each just tier 1 sub's like $5.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And whatever you try, I will never understand a roundabout. Kenworth, they're not that difficult.
The left
Honestly,
lane,
dude.
the left lane is for left and straight on, unless stated otherwise. That's it.
The right lane will be for right.
Yeah. Or continue right round, and as you get to your exit, you put your indicator on and merge into the other lane, unless
It depends
it's a
what side of the road
spiral
you're
round.
driving.
Yeah.
Of course.
Unless it's a spiral roundabout, and then you have to stay in lane, because the lane will filter to your exit point. But it's when you have people trying to do a spiral roundabout, how they do a normal roundabout, it doesn't work. Because then
that's not going to help Kenworth understand roundabouts.
No.
Not talking about spiral roundabouts.
Good break. €39. God.
Keep right, and then exit right.
How far have I got to go?
Well, so I can suggest, Kenworth, if you want to understand roundabouts, Google the UK Highway Code. It explains them. And then just swap the lanes over for your side.
There are multiple types
There are
of
multiple types of roundabouts, yeah.
And they don't actually teach you in your normal driving tests what types of roundabouts there are, do they? I only learned about normal type, all your different types of roundabouts when I went for my professional license. It's the only time I learned about it.
Well, even then they didn't really talk about spirals.
Nah.
Because London's full of them.
Yeah.
Well, they just call them roundabouts. Follow the lanes. Hang a lane gyratory. That's a big spiral roundabout.
Keep right.
And you just have to
and then
stick to your lane, follow it like a tram.
exit right.
Oh man, I've got to go through another checkpoint. You just checked my documents.
Please do drive through, please. It is, yes. Good.
But then again, Kenworth, I've got to admit, America has their own things that I just cannot understand. Like, for example, a box junction or a four-way stop. It's not.
Four-way
oh
stops.
my
yeah.
god! Like, who do you give way to?
Whoever gets there first.
But what if you don't know?
Well,
I've
if
got
they're
there, there's
there,
4 cars waiting, and I'm like, who goes?
well, if there's 3 cars waiting there when you arrive, you know you'll go last.
But then no one moves. They're like pointing at you, and I'm just like, who goes?
I've just arrived, you know.
And they're all pointing at you, and you're like, what have I done?
What?
I just don't. That's the only thing in America I struggled with was the 4-way stop. Because in the UK you always give way to your right. In America you always give way to your left. But even then, like, is it left and straight on you give way to, and not to your right, or? Oh god, it's so confusing.
I kind of had an idea that it works in a clockwise direction, so the one on your right will go first, and then you'll go, then the one on your left will go, and then the one straight ahead of you will go. I don't know though.
A 5-way stop. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm just not. No.
Don't worry, 5-way stops exist as well. Well, that's very, very jolly decent of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd take my roundabout any day.
Yeah.
Because you're leaving
Roundabouts
too much
are
out.
easy.
Yeah, because then everybody has to abide to one rule. Whereas a 4-way stop, if the person that gets there before you doesn't understand how it goes, and you don't understand who goes.
Well, you just sit there until night time.
You go, no, you go, no, you go.
After you. No, after you. No, after you. No, I insist.
They're
After
not
you.
going. They're not going. I've told them to go. They're not going. It's like two
You could be
white face.
typically British and polite and just do that and say, no, after you. After you. After.
It's like you get the two old ladies in the tea room. No, I'll get it. No, I'll get it. You got no, and they'll start fighting.
Like, no, I'm getting it. No, you're not. I'm getting it. No, you are.
What is that off of? They like start fighting. Was that off one of the? Was that not off one of the Monty Python skits? I'm
It could
positive.
well. It sounds like
They'll
sort of
start
thing.
fighting over because they don't know who's going to pay. I didn't know where I was going there. Yeah, that's typical America and Russia. I'm pretty sure.
Keep riding.
Yeah. Get out. They probably get out of the vehicle and fist fight for it. Yeah, that would be about right.
Yep. Totally believe that one. Well, my gentleman's getting tired, so I think when I get to a rest point, that'll be me for this evening. I'm still not at my destination. God. Oh, I could imagine Kenworth. The UK's a bit different. It's not as bad, but the thing is with the UK, like a lot of people either ignore you or kill you. Yeah, that's how it goes in this place, and it's usually the people you look at and think, oh, they're not going to do nothing, and they go absolutely Pete Tong at you. I'm pretty sure one of the people that we used to work with, John, his car, the guy was actually jumping on the guy's roof. I don't know if you remember that.
Event completed.
It was on one of the roads here, Clippington Road. There was basically the person pulled out in front of him. He took the horn and was kind of waving his hands in the air like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" The boy in front of him stopped, got out his car, started jumping on top of his car and his windscreen, smashed his windscreen. Now this is in front of everybody, getting filmed and everything. You know what I mean? It's just over something so pathetic. Like, don't get me wrong, I've shouted at people multiple times.
Alright.
And it's
Give me
usually
2 secs. I'll be back in a moment.
no problem, John. And it's usually down to like just stupidity. Like that's the biggest thing for me. Like when people do something really stupid, that's what really annoys me. Like, why would you do that, you stupid woman, or you stupid man, or why are you on the phone, or get your phone down. That's generally what I really lose my cool with. Or idiots just doing something really stupid and putting my life in danger. But yeah, I've seen some of the ones in altercations in America, like from dash cam and stuff, and it's pretty nuts. Like, and to be honest, I wouldn't be fighting with anybody like with you having the gun law, being allowed to like actively carry guns. I wouldn't be messing with anybody. Yeah. There was a film about that where a guy had a really bad day at his work and he had a bit of road rage, and he ends up going out and killing people. I can't remember the name of the movie. John, when he's back, might remember. But there was a movie very similar to that, where there's just people, he just freaked out and he ended up like killing everybody. It was a movie, obviously. But yeah, I have seen some people in America going crazy about stuff. But I suppose it depends on what state you're in. Like Florida, when I was in Florida, people are really nice and a lot more chilled. New York was totally different, where people were very, very, very like high stress, banging into you, not caring, very rude. But you get that everywhere. Like London here is very similar. Like London's very high stress and very rude, etc. And it's because nobody cares about you. Basically, that's their mentality. Is they've got better things to be worrying about than letting you pass and stuff like that.
London's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
I always describe London as it's one of those places that is absolutely full to bursting with people, but you can be the most lonely you've ever been.
Yeah.
Because nobody bothers with you.
You see, two truck brake check each other. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, we get similar things up here. Like where I've seen people doing similar things in buses, for example. When I've been driving buses, you've probably had the same thing, John, where people just do some really stupid things. Like they'll pass you, and because they couldn't get past you, or you've stopped at a bus stop, they'll pass you, shout at you, and then continue to brake check you and stuff like that. And you're just like, what are you trying to achieve? Like, if I go in the back of you, your car is a write-off. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
And you'll probably get severe whiplash, and it's on camera that you're brake checking, so you're going to go to jail. And then there's Red Volvo. What's Red Volvo?
Red Volvo driver.
Oh, you idiot! Please tell me you've seen that.
I will shortly.
I had my indicator on. Clearly didn't check his blind spot and his mirror.
Oh yes, I saw that. And of course it's your fault.
Oh, obviously.
You get fined. Lol.
Flash its high beams. What's that? Is there a joke here that I'm missing or something? Kenworth?
It's the red Volvo that doesn't know how to keep the distance like it flashes high beams. Yeah, the aggressive red Volvo driver.
What's this one?
We have it with BMWs and Audis. They do that.
Oh, right, okay. I've got John's gotten onto this better than me. John's got a bit higher, quite a bit more higher intelligence than me when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Don't know about that.
I thought I was missing a joke, and John was like, boom, got it straight away. Yeah, we have Volvo. We have Audi drivers and BMW drivers. BMW drivers have to get past everything. Audi drivers are just obnoxious. There's a slight difference to them, but
a slight difference. I'd say that I tend to look at BMW drivers tend to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Audi drivers just tend to be more stupid.
Yeah. And then you have the Honda Jazz.
That's no offense to people who are in a BMW or an Audi, by the way. That's just an observation, life observation.
And then you have the glorious Honda Jazz drivers. Now, I don't know if yours are the same where you are, Kenworth, but in this country,
the little old lady in the Honda Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old lady that should have really maybe surrendered her license about maybe 10 years prior to this, who has basically like I had one that drove from St Andrews to Lookers, which is about what, 5 mile?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, about 5 miles in darkness with no lights on, and they were driving about 25 miles an hour. Now 25 miles an hour, and I'm flashing my lights, and I stopped. Well, it wasn't actually a little old lady; it was actually a gentleman, and he stopped in Lookers. I went into Lookers as well because that's the way I was going on my bus, and he stopped in front of me, and he gets out and goes up to my window, and he's like shouting at me like, "I'm going to report you. You're being aggressive towards me. You've been flashing your lights and causing me stress." And I was like, "I'm flashing you because you've not got any lights on." "Yes, I've got my lights on. Do you think I'm stupid?" I was like, "Well, you are. You've not got any tail lights on. Look." And he looked at them. He was like, "No, my headlights are on." And he went around the front. It was his daytime running lights. I was like, he was like, "Oh, I was just driving slow because it was quite a dark road." I was like, "It's dark because you've not got any lights on, you idiot." You know what I mean? God almighty. And I could see it in his face. He was highly embarrassed of how he reacted to that. And then me being in the right, because it was a case of, once he realised, he did the little shake of the hand to say, "Oh God," and got in his car, turned his lights on and buggered off. And I was like, haha, 1-0 to the bus driver. So yeah.
The aggressive red Volvo semi-truck driver probably got injured by how hard he was driving that truck. Full throttle, maximum braking, dangerous lane changes. Red Volvo.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Idiots. But, right guys, well this is going to be the end of the stream for myself, and... we will hopefully maybe do another stream tomorrow. We shall see.
Let's see if I get this thing working first.
But we'll see. We'll hopefully get everything working.
On the plus side, Kenworth, you haven't had to jump from one stream to the other like last time.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. So they don't know how to turn the headlights on, do they?
I know, it's ridiculous. When they started introducing this illuminated dash that was illuminated constantly, I think that's when everybody was like, "Oh, my lights are on because my dash is lighting up." But yeah. But anyways, guys, this ends the stream. Thank you very much to everybody who's watching this. If you're watching now or if you're watching in the future, thank you to Kenworth for being in and chatting to us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, good.
And
yes,
we
good
shall catch you all in the next stream.
We will.
Thanks again, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye, folks.